Ali MacGraw's story begins long before the Hollywood chaos, long before the headlines about her marriage to Steve McQueen. When she speaks about those years now, there is a heaviness in her voice, the kind that comes from living through love that was thrilling and damaging at the same time. She often describes their connection as chemical, the kind of spark that sweeps you up before you even understand how deep you have fallen. Yet behind McQueen's charm, she always sensed a darker edge, something unpredictable that shaped everything that followed. At 86, she is finally sharing the truth about what really unfolded behind closed doors. The wild beginnings, the insecurities, and the moments she wishes they had faced with clear minds instead of alcohol and anger. Ali grew up in an artistic household in New York, where her mother carried the entire weight of the family and her father lived between brilliance and emotional explosions. He was often abusive, and his unpredictable temper filled their home with fear, teaching young Ali to survive by being perfect and careful. She poured herself into school, then into college, but she never felt certain about her future. She drifted through jobs until she landed unexpectedly in modeling, where her striking presence caught the eye of major agents. From there came her first small film roles, and although she doubted herself constantly, audiences loved her natural style. Her breakout arrived with Goodbye Columbus and then Love Story, a film that turned her into an international icon almost overnight. Fame arrived like a tidal wave, beautiful at first, but overwhelming in a way she never expected. Her marriage to Hollywood producer Robert Evans placed her in the center of glamour, yet inside she felt lost, desperate to be liked, struggling to understand who she really was beneath the image everyone adored. And then her life changed when one of the biggest stars in the world knocked on her door. Steve McQueen wanted her to co-star in The Getaway. And from the moment she looked at him, she felt something explosive shift inside her. She sensed the danger immediately, yet she stepped into the role, and the affair that followed took on a life of its own. Their connection was instant, powerful, and impossible to control. It destroyed her marriage to Evans and pushed her toward a life that felt equal parts dream and disaster. She married McQueen in 1973, and for a brief time their quiet Malibu life gave her joy. Simple days on the beach with their blended family, free from the spotlight, but behind that peaceful image, tension was building. McQueen's jealousy, his addictions, and the emotional wounds from his childhood became storms that hit their home again and again. Ali shifted everything about herself to please him, but it was never enough. Eventually, their arguments became chaotic and painful, and their marriage fractured under the weight of it all. When McQueen died in 1980, the grief crushed her. Even with all the trouble between them, she had loved him deeply and wished they had grown old together in sobriety and understanding. She spiraled into depression and addiction until she checked herself into the Betty Ford Clinic, where she began the long process of healing and rebuilding her identity. With time, she stepped away from Hollywood and created a quieter life in New Mexico, where she finally found the peace she had searched for her entire life. Now she speaks openly about the beauty and the cruelty she lived through with Steve McQueen. Not as a victim, but as a woman who survived something powerful, complicated, and unforgettable. Make sure to subscribe to Hollywood Bulletin and press the bell icon so you never miss our latest stories.